right, guys, how is it going? Welcome to today's live stream. If you missed yesterday, we cleared about 15 grand. Yeah, a little over 15 grand, right? So these are the trades that we had yesterday evening, right here. We had a couple of losses, a few actually, but they amounted to some big losses, actually, some big loss of profits, but we did manage to come out on top. We recovered that, and we actually came out to be 15 grand in profits. So we did really, really good there. Now, today is not looking so hot on the market. And what I mean by that is that I'm using pocket options. So definitely jump in there and get started because I really, really love this platform. You can trade crypto, you can trade fiat and commodities. So it's really, really great, really versatile, and honestly really, really fun. So it puts a lot of fun inside of it. Let me just show you one thing here. Also on Telegram, I would recommend using FX Spot because you can get signals there as well. So you can join it at fxspot.ai, and it will give you the signals that you need, right? So I'm not going to be using this right now, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why. Um, right now, we're looking at Bitcoin OTC and ETF Bitcoin, right? 59% and 29% is just not really enough. So we probably won't have huge profits today uh, coming from that, but I'm about to look for something else. Now, if I were to go right here on Bitcoin USD on the 4-hour chart, also above the 200 EMA, the 50, the 25, some EMA crossover. So the 25 EMA is actually pumping up pretty well. So it's in a bullish trend, which is really good. Which right here you can see it's rejecting a higher price and going lower. It could probably go a little bit lower and then start curving up if you're into swing trading. So that's kind of something to look there if you're doing Bitcoin. But that's not what we're going to do. I'm going to find another pair because we've really milked Bitcoin. Like we've absolutely milked this. So we don't want to uh, do that anymore just because you might get a little bit bored, right? So I'm going to go here and we'll do, oh, let's see. Cardano's at 92%. We could trade Cardano. Let's go to that. So we'll do Cardano here. Oof, pretty big. Pretty big swing up. And I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller so I can get a bigger picture. Let's look and see what's happening over and all. All right, so we're going to trade Cardano. Let's make our delete all two. Let's start to make our points. Okay, we're going to start with this one. And we're going to add another one. And probably one more. About right here. That's going to be the middle. And that's going to be the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and change these colors so I don't get confused as I'm looking down the line. Okay. Kind of a bit of a range, which is not ideal. You've heard me talk about that before. Let's look at the 5-minute chart for this since we're doing the minute. Yeah, something like right here, honestly. And about right here we can expect later on. Now I'm going to jump over to the 4 hours and take a look as well and see what's going on. Somewhat of a downtrend. So that gives me my bias in the 4 hours. Let's jump down to the hour just to kind of check everything. Here's the range in the 1 hour time frame. So several hours here, big huge shot up, downtrend, so it looks like it could be a trend reversal. Rejected the lower prices, so the buyers stepped in. There's about 25 minutes left in that candle, but I would assume that it's going to it's going to engulf that previous candle and kind of confirm everything. So, all right, we're gonna go back to the 1 minute, and we're gonna play it rather safe today. Obviously, I don't. This time frame worked pretty good for us. 1 minute. Let's check. Just getting everything ready. Here's another spot that I just want to kind of. I'm going to put a rectangle inside of it. Did my mouse just die? And my mouse died. That's perfect. There we go. Okay. Horrible. I will change this later on. Hopefully it won't die again. About right here. Let's move this. This is annoying. About in this area, we're going to see some pushback. And here as well. I'm going to put another here. I'm going to make this one kind of fat and purple, and yeah. All right, rejecting huge price, and I'm going to go short. Because we have this huge wick push that price back down. Then we had that previous candle. And today I'm not going to call like anything, like yesterday, for example, what we were talking about was, $5,000. Today I'm not going to do that. Just take it a little bit easy because we did have a really, really good trade yesterday. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take it easy a little bit today. We're huge in profits. So within the last week, 2 weeks, honestly, we've pumped the account up to $70,000, which is absolutely massive. And we're going to see what this candle's going to do. I have about 30 seconds left. I just think it's going to close below. Maybe not. But it just has that huge potential. Maybe I don't have enough time before I get actual canceled out. But oh, okay, barely enough time. 40. Some shift here. See what this candle's going to do as we're coming up to the top. Perfect. I'll double up on that. We have a little bit of play money, so to speak, because of yesterday. So if I lose too much, then it's just taking from my profits from yesterday. But I just see it coming down. And that's coming from this purple line here. That's because that's where we're going to see that push back down. And then we have these wicks coming up showing us that as we get closer and closer, it's pushing, pushing, pushing. It's actually doing the opposite. So that's where we're kind of um, doing pretty where it's going, what made me go into this selling position. Okay, we have some profit there. Now the other for a 12 here with another minute, unless it just completely shoots the other way. Now, of course, if I had bet 2 grand and did the same thing, then the profits would have been much, much better. But you're going to see some buying pressure coming in right here, too. And I'll show where that's coming from right here. That resistance right here. Breaking below the resistance, and then there he goes right here. So if you entered selling because it broke down right here, then um, you got stopped out. So going along with it, and we're gonna start and see. Yesterday was absolutely intense. And profits. 3, 2, 1, and boom. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is a bit of a trend reversal, or it's what it looks like, right? Because we were kind of, if you look here, we're going down, and then, let me, and then we bottom, and it just started to shoot up, broke above the resistance, resistance 1, resistance 2, and then coming up. So it looks like a trend reversal in a bullish area. But let's make this a little bit here. Now, if we can make another line here, it's in a upward trend, right? So still showing. Oh man, did it? I hate when that happens. That sucks. Okay, we'll make it about right here. Be careful where you click too. If it goes up a little bit, we could probably enter. Just a little bit. Go up so I can enter a trade. I think it's going to start going up a little bit, to be honest. Kind of practicing a little bit of a swing trade movement. Yeah. Always adjust your strategies too. What we want here is a confirmation that it's going above, that it's going, what we're looking for, right? So if this candle engulfs the previous candle, the next candle, at least halfway through the candle, is like right around here, about 0.50, then we could enter a trade that's going up, because more than likely it's going to close above it, and it's going to give us a confirmation that it's going to go higher. But we're going to wait and see, and it's not going to be engulfing, so goes up just a little bit more so I can enter a good, right there, down. Just because that momentum was so strong is telling me that it's going to continue to go down. So obviously the support was not strong enough, but about right here is where we're seeing some of that come from. Mm-hmm. Still in profit. And right here, you can kind of see the time right here. And $138 will be the profit. Now we're at 70%. It was like 68, which is really good. 40 seconds left. And that power is kicking in. So it's engulfing that previous candle. But that lower price got rejected. Let's see how it's going to battle it out. I'm not going to double down here just because we're so far from the line. Here's what I've learned, right? So I'm also learning. Trading, you're learning every day, right? But the closer you get to where you initially entered, when you double down, especially when there's like 15 seconds left of the expiring period, and you're close, and you're pretty confident that it's going to continue going down, that's that moment to double down. And we got profit, so no losing trades so far. Uh, let's turn it up a notch. We got some strong selling going on right here. Don't want to enter this candle yet. We're gonna wait, 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 wait. We'll go here. Why not? And if you guys have any questions, liven up the chat. All right. See, we're taking it easy, nice and slow. Our emotions are out of it. Yesterday, my emotions were deeply involved. Like, if you've seen from when we started the live stream until after my hair, I was like almost pulling my hair out. It was it was fun. It was intense, but to be honest, I would rather not have that moment. I like these kind of moments right here because I already know what. Okay, like I don't have a specific goal. I mean, and that I'm holding myself so strong for. So I'm just kind of like taking it easy and I'm relaxed. Okay, I don't want to lose a whole lot of money, so I'm not kind of pushing on that, right? So just kind of taking it easy and showing you guys a little bit of the candles and how I'm entering my trades coming from here. And there we're bouncing off that support level. Previous resistance, but support level now. Coming off of it, waiting for the next candle. We're in profit. Oh, go back down. And push back down. Okay, we got stopped out here, so it reversed on us right there. So too long of a time. And what's this candle doing? Still in profit. Still doing good. I think it's still gonna go down. Yeah. Yep. We still got that selling momentum going on, but that candle got us. Okay, moving on to the next candle. enter. So I'm going to double up if it comes up close. Rejection, rejection. If it gets closer, I'm going to double up. Still a little bit closer, still waiting for it. Uh-huh. A double up and a rollover. All right, we're gonna get stopped here. Ah, I know what I did wrong. Again, trading on this line. Broke my own rule. Again, needed this confirmation here on this candle. All right, expensive mistake. Push down, push down. We got about a minute. Yep. Okay, we lost a couple grand. Not a huge, huge deal. All right. Let's see what it's going to do here. See, it's a lower high. And for example, if I put 1 minute here, I'm just going to use this as a moment to let's say 3 minutes, right? From here. And if I go for 1,000, no, don't need hotkeys. Still gonna wait to enter my position. And honestly, here would have been a better entry point for that. But overall, we have a high, another high, but I just see it coming down. I don't think it's gonna work its way back up. I didn't see. Go ahead and pull this out here. Again, be sure, don't make the same mistake and trade on the supports and resistance. I keep telling you guys that, and I just didn't see my line. I lost track of it. But we Mm, we have it there. So, and we're waiting. Yep. Going down more and more. And we're just gonna let out. We're definitely gonna make our profit back. I mean, we would have to have a huge candle push off this. And I just don't see it happening. The volume's just not there for that. Why are we trading? Cardano? Yeah, I don't really like Cardano. I think Cardano's good to buy it and hold it. But trading it is just, well, you can kind of see it's kind of just slow and easy. Like I told you at the beginning of the live stream, taking it easy today. And this is easy. Like I know if you're dropping 4 grand on something, probably it's not, but think of it like $10 too, right? So it wouldn't be so major. So you don't have to have this amount of money. And trust me, I didn't have this kind of money either. I had a portfolio of what, $19,000. Um, but I grew it to 91,000. So like even if I lose 40 grand, I'm still $30,000 in profit within this month, which who makes 30 grand in a month? You know, like so easy, right? But it's where we are, right? So even if you have $100, if you pulled the same kind of trades, that $100 is already pumping out like huge profits for you to compare for what you invested in. And there we go. See, fantastic, good trade. 98,000. What time is it? 10:57. We're 30 minutes into the live stream. I'm gonna wait for this candle because we're kind of so close to the support. I want to see what is going to happen. I think it's going to continue to go down, to be honest, because that wick. Yep, see, we got a little bit of confirmation, but now we're going to see some stoppage right here. It's why we are waiting. I'm going to drop it down to 1 more minute. Yeah, that was a good point to enter because we were expecting that pushback. The excitement's coming in for the new candle. We're going to roll that over. Yeah, good choice. The only thing, like I wish I could just roll over the price without the time. Um, but yeah, we're not given that option. Not going to be greedy. If it gets closer up here, I will double up. But I don't really think it's going for the $1,000 on the 1 minute. I could actually double up on that one, but because we still have 3 minutes left on the $2,000 rollover, um, it wouldn't be a smart idea because a lot can happen within 3 candles, as you can see. What about right here? If it kind of comes up for the 2,000, I can. And we're just waiting to see. Continuing down. Now, I wouldn't enter a trade here either, especially for 2 or 3 minutes. And there's our $1,000. Boom. It's definitely in profit. Wait for the next bullish candle. Now we've definitely banked this one in. I don't think it's really going to massively shoot up, just because the volume's not there. Now, if it's like super full of volume, then yeah. But I'm pretty sure that it's not going to do that right here. It's just rare for it to happen. And I'm gonna drop it down to 1:45 because I'm gonna enter another position if it comes up about right here. And I doubled up on that because it reached above that point, and another double up. Wicks shows the potential possibility that it's going to continue going down. Lower high. Now it's making me nervous. It's like almost if I say something, it's going to do the opposite, almost like she's listening. Come on, sellers. And I got greedy. And okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, what? I didn't quite catch. Oh, it's the other one. Uh huh. I see. You can't be scared to lose some cash either. Like I said, what do we have going on. Hmm. Engulfing red candle with a small wick. Kind of iffy, but halfway through the candle, we got a long rejection wick at the top with a minute left. Mm-hmm. And one more. And one more. There we go. That's what we want to see. Exactly what we want to see. Come on. Keep going. Keep going, baby girl. Keep going. Nope, nope, no. Keep going down. Don't do that with 10 seconds left. Okay, see? We made our money back. And we made more money. All right. Fantastic job. 100 grand. Where did we start today? I forgot. 95,000, so we made $5,000 profit, something like that. Doing pretty good. All right. So let's take a look at what we closed at. Oh, we lost one to 2,000. Yeah, but we lost a few, but overall, we came out highly on top. Hmm. Gonna wait because we got this confirmation that's coming up. We're gonna wait for this candle here. Go for an even number. Just kind of playing at this point. No wick. Barely. Buyers are powerful right now. We're gonna wait. Yep. See? See. And then as we're coming up here, so higher highs. Do you see that? So it reversed on us where we lost on this candle right here. Came up, right? Still from that previous swing high, right? It's a lower low, but we kind of moved a little bit back and forth. Now we're coming above. Now we have a higher high. And probably should shift or an uptrend strategies. Yep, there's that purple line. That's that push coming back. We're going to wait on that one. Mm-hmm. Some push down, but big body of the candle. 120. Where are you going to go? A rejection of a lower price. And a little bit of rejection of the high halfway through the candle. Looks like she might start to go the other way. We're going to wait for it. I want to catch this. I like going shorts because it's almost inevitable. For one candle, see if we would have entered a short here, obviously we would have got stopped out. And a lot of powers coming in, but at the same time, let's take a look. We're going to move our purple line. paste, and then see where that purple is. Oof. Right there. About halfway right here, acting as like a window. It will start going down. If we get to this body of the previous candle, I will enter a short position. My brain's working right now on shorts, so that's why I'm going along with that. So I'm just waiting because it's already too late to catch the ride up. Yeah. Probably should have done 2 minutes there. Do a double up. And you can see it smaller, 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 but it got rejected. And that's coming from these areas right here. Strong right here. See that? Swing low, acting as support. 25 seconds. Did we lose $1,000? We lost some. Okay. But you see how the power is kind of coming down? Yeah. There we go. And we're going to keep watching. Can we double up from here? Mm-hmm. There we go. We rolled over for a little bit more time. And she's climbing. So I got faked out. Come on, give us an engulfing bearish candle. Come on, huge. Where are you, bears? Where are you? Come on, keep climbing, keep climbing. Keep dropping, I mean. Mm-hmm. Okay. Two minutes is almost too long, I think, for our strategy. And we lost. Okay. So now it is verified that we are going above. And this is where I made the mistakes too. It verified above the line and it continued to climb. So that is my undoing. So we're going to ride it to the top. Seriously. So I was right, but I didn't have enough time. Hmm. Not enough time. And we lost on these because that momentum verified on us. Hey, hey. Okay, lost about 7,000. Every time I'm trading at about 45 seconds, I'm losing. It's just too risky. Uh, 2 grand. We lost. Okay. Mm, and the trajectory is down. Mhm. Oh, I missed my window to roll it over for more time. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop there. That's way more than I want to lose. I lost about 12 grand today, but we're gonna do it again tomorrow. And well, readjust. Cardano is just not my token, I don't think, right? Well, either way. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream, and I will catch you tomorrow where we will try to get back up to our, well, $100,000. Should have called it quits there, right? So, again, greed can take you out of the game. So, uh, happy you guys got to see it because now you understand that, okay, uh, don't be greedy. Take your profits when you get them, especially at such amount. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again at the next live stream.